Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview, Deathwing Assault. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Sunday preview, Deathwing Assault. Clad in bone white tactical dreadnought armor and limbering up in the teleportarium, the Deathwing are the star of this week's Sunday preview, and they're arriving just in time for Crusade and the Pariah Nexus. Then there are Legion Imperialis transfers, Black Library books, and new mysterious pin sets. So there's a short little video right here. We're going to skip over that and take a look at the full article. Alright, so first for Warhammer 40,000, we have Deathwing Assault, the new Dark Angels box for Warhammer 40k, and it looks awesome. The greatest exemplars amongst the mysterious and unyielding Dark Angels are the Deathwing. Each is a skilled veteran. They are led by heroes of 1,000 battles, clad in Terminator armor and hefting powerful weapons taken from the chapter's most sacred armories. Belial, Grandmaster of the Deathwing, commands 15 Terminators. 10 of these are existing multi-part Terminators, accessorized in classic Deathwing style with 2 new Dark Angels upgrade frames, while the other 5 are the indomitable Deathwing Knights, unstoppable juggernauts armed with mighty heirloom weapons. This box contains a Codex Supplement Dark Angels, a 96-page book containing the rules and background for the Dark Angels, and featuring a unique cover. You also get 20 datasheet cards covering every unit in the Codex Supplement, and 2 transfer sheets with over 200 transfers each. So very, very cool. You're going to get 10 of the new style Terminators, the full kit. You're going to get 2 upgrade frames to fully upgrade those into Deathwatch Terminators. And then you're going to get 1 squad of 5 of the brand new Deathwing Knights, which have been scaled up. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the sprues for those, because the previous Deathwing Knight sprue was like loaded up with awesome stuff. So I'm really curious how much awesome stuff is going to be on these sprues as well. The new Belial looks pretty good, but I think the Deathwing Knights and the actual book are definitely what I'm most excited about. And it's pretty awesome that they included the datasheet cards with this as well. So if you already have the Space Marine datasheet cards, you'll basically be all set up. So really, really cool, really exciting. I really hope we get a peek at the Deathwing Knight frames in advance, because I'm curious if we're still going to have like the Deathwing Command Squad with the Apothecary and all that stuff on there. So very, very cool. Absolutely love these models. The new Terminators are amazing. The new upgrade frames, what we saw, are loaded with stuff. I just am super excited for this release. Alright, and then moving on, we have Crusade Pariah Nexus. Explore the Nephilim anomaly while the Necrons attempt to hide it away from the prying eyes of the Imperium in Crusade Pariah Nexus. This is the second Crusade narrative expansion for the current edition of Warhammer 40,000. Its 120 pages are filled with scene-setting background lore and thematic rules for use in your Crusade games, including Crusade relics, battle traits, Crusade blessings, and agendas, plus rules for salvaging Blackstone fragments and creating unique Blackstone upgrades. You will also be able to pre-order a collector's edition version limited to just 600 copies, with gold foil text, printed page edges, and black ribbon page markers. So very cool. If you got the Leviathan book, that thing has got an awesome Crusade in the back of that. Tons and tons of missions for the Crusade rules and everything. Very cool. And then this would be like the expansion onto that. And then we see the limited with gold and the standard as well. All right, and then next we have the Adeptus Titanicus Titan Legions dice set. Determine the outcome of your games of Adeptus Titanicus in style with these 2 sets of 20 dice. Available in Loyalist and Traitor colors, each contains 1 reactor dice, 1 hit location dice, 1 scatter dice, 2 d10s, 6 order dice, and 9 regular 6-sided dice. The Loyalist dice feature the Imperial Eagle on the sex face, and the Traitor dice the Eye of Horus. Okay, interesting, because I was kind of under the impression that Adeptus Titanicus was like getting rolled into Legions Imperialis. So it does look like it's still getting at least some kind of support with these version of dice coming out. They look pretty good, but obviously the dice boycott continues. Alright, and then next we have some Legions Imperialis transfer sheets. Cover your god engines in glorious livery of 5 Legios: Solaria, Metalica, Vulp, Atarus, and Astorum, with these returning transfer sheets, each packed with details, emblems, and insignias designed for every size of Titan from Warhound to Harbinger. These transfers can be used on miniatures for Adeptus Titanicus and Legions Imperialis. Alright, so here we see a bunch of different transfer sheets. Pretty cool, depending on which one of those you're trying to play. Definitely got some choices here, so very nice. Alright, and then from Black Library we have the Omnibus Yarrick. Commissar Sebastian Yarrick is legend in the Imperium and gifted officer of the Schola Proganium. He has earned his many victories through ceaseless tenacity, including the 2nd and 3rd wars for Armageddon. Yarrick the Omnibus collects all of David Annandale's stories into one handy tome. That's the novels Imperial Creed, The Pyres of Armageddon, and the novella Chains of Golgotha, and along 6 short stories in paperback and ebook format. Okay, so interesting. It would have been cool for them to expand the story of Commissar Yarrick, as we're all kind of like left with questions after the previous edition of the Astra Militarum Codex came out, and suddenly Yarrick was gone, and then there was sort of like that relic, like grimdark picture that basically implied his death with like a very short passage. So it would definitely be cool to hear like the story for that. So hopefully that is in the works, and this is just like the hype to get you going before it comes out. All right, and then we have some officially licensed product, the Koyo Mystery Pin Set. So Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch, and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. Add flair to your coats and bags with these new mysterious pin sets from Koyo, the 3rd series for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and the 4th series for Warhammer 40,000. The Age of Sigmar set contains 13 pins, 12 with different designs based around the rune marks of the Mortal Realms and cities of Sigmar, made of stuck iron, and 1 rare chaser with gold finish. The Warhammer 40,000 set contains 13 pins, 12 with different designs from various factions in Warhammer 40,000, and a rare chaser with gold finish. Okay, interesting. So we see that the gold chaser is what they're calling it, is just one of the same 12 pins from the set. It's just in gold. So everybody would get all 12 pins, it looks like, and then you'll get one random of those pins in gold. So interesting route there. Definitely for those collectors out there who are after the gold pins. But pretty neat. Definitely some cool designs on these things. So yeah, very cool. Definitely super excited for the Deathwing Assault. Does open up some questions about Commissar Yarrick and what's to come in the future there. I'm sure at some point in time we're going to get a cool book explaining exactly what happened to him or where he's at or how he died. But all the lore in the world can't get me as excited as the Deathwing Assault can. I will definitely be picking this up. Can't wait to get my hands on the new Terminators, get these guys assembled up, and bust out that airbrush and really get them on the table. I'm definitely looking forward to the new Dark Angels rules. And while I've been playing a lot of Ultramarines this edition, and they've been like one of my primary armies, I've sort of just been waiting around to play my Dark Angels. So very, very cool. Definitely going to be expanding on that force, and 100% going to be playing some games with the new Dark Angel supplement. So let me know what you're most excited about if you are going to be picking up the Deathwing Assault. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and the Lion's getting some reinforcements. And I'm out of here.